Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel, and today we are going to study chapter 11, Verbs, Auxiliaries and Modals, and this is for class 7th again. Okay, so what is helping verb? In this chapter we are basically going to read verbs, and you know that what is verb? Verb is a state of mind or action. Words are called verbs. Okay, so in verbs basically we'll study about auxiliaries and modals. So auxiliaries like helping verbs is, am, are, was, were, have, has, do, does, etc. These are called helping verbs. Main verbs like modals. Okay, so what are modals? Modals are used to express shades of time and mood. Like they will show your possibility, your determination. They are used to describe the moods, and they are used to describe the mood and shades of time. Okay, so let's solve. Try out one. Fill in the blanks with appropriate auxiliary verbs. Okay, so the first one, you know how to swim? So we'll start the question from do you know how to swim? Because it's a question sentence. Next is Ishu go to Amritsar last week. So you know last week means past tense we are talking about. So we'll put here past indefinite tense. Did Ishu go to Amritsar last week? They met at 6 o'clock. So this is the tense of meet, met. Third form we are using here. So we'll put here have. Have they met at 6 o'clock? Now let's solve question number 4. Question number 4 is I was able to touch my toes when I was young. He was feeling a spider crawling on his arm. Now the next I with I, यहाँ पे helping verb में ing use है, so we will put here I am playing this instrument. Seventh one, I looked everywhere for my shoes, but I didn't find them in the garden. Next one, Bobby has to do it, but he doesn't have a car. Okay, now tickle time. Let's read it. Which type of ring is always square in shape? Boxing ring. What can you hold in your left hand but not in your right hand? Your right elbow. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. What begins with T and has T in it? It's teapot. So teapot begins with T and ends with T, has T in it. Okay. Now modal verbs. Modal verbs you know very well. Modal verbs are used to express, permission, ability, obligation, prohibition, lack of necessity, advice, possibility, probability. Understood? Now characteristics of modals. Why do we use modal? Modals never change their form. For example, if you are using can, could, would, will, shall, you are using the first form of the verb. It means they did not change their form. Second thing, modal express actions such as ability, power, permission, request, possibility, willingness, etc. Now the third point, modals are not affected by number, gender, or person of a verb. Okay, means if it is I, so you will put according to I, that is can. If you are writing she, you will again write can. It means it did not change according to number, gender, person, and it happens in present indefinite tense. Understood? Now the fourth one, first form of the verb is used with modals. I have already mentioned as aforesaid. Modals ought and used are followed by to. Modal verbs cannot combine with each other and they do not have ing forms. They are used to form questions as question tags in a contracted form. So use of modals, as I have already told, why do we use can and could? So you just go through that. Can is used to show your ability, possibility, request, offer, suggestion, permission. Same happened with could. Could is the past tense of can, and it is also used to express ability, possibility, request, offer, suggestion, and permission. Okay, so it expresses possibility, ability, request, offer, suggestion, permission. Why do we use may? May is used to express possibility, permission, wish. It is used when we are not sure about something. Next one, Might is used as the past equivalent of may. Okay, like offer, she might support me. So without hesitation, with hesitation, might support, right? Possibility is there, it might rain in the evening. So let's begin the tryout 2. Tryout 1 is already completed. Let's solve tryout 2. Fill in the blanks with can, might, could, may. So can you speak French? Okay. Next, it may rain. So take an umbrella. If you are writing it might rain, that is also correct. You may leave now if you have an urgent work. Okay. Next one, can you play the piano? Next, could we lend her 1,000 for a week? Here you are requesting in a humble tone. Now the next one, I may go to the wedding, but I'm not sure. So here you could use might also, like possibility, or with hesitation is there whether you will go or not. Then the next one, Shagun is absent from the class. She might be ill. Okay. Next one, children can bring their toys to school. Okay, nowadays we can travel anywhere in the world. Could you open the window, please? So, here a humble request with someone. Next, use of will. Will is used to show firm determination, necessities, strong will. Why do we use would? Would is used as the past equivalent of will, and it expresses the future condition, request, and wish. Now, why do we use shall? Shall is used to express a command, promise, threat, or to take permission. Now, then should. Should is also used. It's a past equivalent of shall. It is used to advise someone, obligation, to suggest, or something for a duty. Now, let's solve tryout 3. Choose the correct option. It's a hospital. So, just find out the correct option. Options are being given in the brackets. It's a hospital. You should not smoke here. Anirudh had been working for more than 8 hours. He would be tired. He may prefer to get some rest. I can just say a few words in Marathi. It's my capability, it's my ability. The teacher said that we should read the books for our own pleasure. Next, take an umbrella. It may rain later. Next, you should not leave small objects laying here and there. Such objects may be swallowed by children, that is correct, or can be swallowed by the children. Now such objects, yeah, that is done. Now the ninth one. Ninth is, can you speak French? No, I can't, because you are asking the question using can, so we will put here can't. Now the next is, question tag will take the same tense. Dash, I ask you questions, so can I ask you a question? Next, must is used to show necessity, compulsion, prohibition. Ought to is used to show strong possibility or moral obligation. Okay. So yes, there are some things which you keep in your minds while using models. Do not use model for things which happen definitely. For example, the sun rises in the east. So you cannot put here the sun will rise or the sun can rise. It's absolutely wrong, because these are natural phenomena, and for natural phenomena we use always present indefinite tense or simple present tense. Next, they have no s in the third person singular. We are using the first form of the verb as aforesaid many times. Question are formed without do, does, did. It follows a main verb in its infinitive. When we use the past participle, you tell about things which did not happen in the past. Let's solve tryout 4. Fill in the blanks using models. Sky is clear now, but it might rain. Possibility is there. However, the sky is the sky is clear, but it might rain. Next, will he pass the exam? So, next one, you should be honest. You should be honest. Next one, may God bless you. She was strong. She could walk. Okay. Next one, sixth is, may I go out? Now, seventh one, you should not tease animals. Next one, we must not play with electricity. We must not. Okay. Next one, government should change. Here, should. Government should change the pattern of exam. Next, I could not help. I could I could not help as I had no money. You can go wherever you like. Next, you must work hard lest you should fail. Gold is very costly. We cannot afford it. He can be very helpful. Now the next one, tryout 5. In tryout 5, choose the correct alternative. To save my life, I ran fast and could reach safely. And was able to reach safely, both are correct. I don't think I shall be able to go. Next, I used to be an atheist, but now I believe in God. Next question, shall I carry the box into the house for you? Next one, he will not play unless he is compelled to. Next one, fifth is, we he shall not play. Okay, sixth one is, you must not light a match. The room is full of gas, it could be dangerous. Next one, Radhe used to play hockey before his marriage. Now he should be punctual. Fill in the blanks with suitable modals and auxiliary verbs. Dear children, today we will learn about disaster management, but first let me ask you some all questions. Are all you ready? So students will answer, yes ma'am, teacher. Okay, what will you do when an earthquake strikes? Then Trisha replied, ma'am, we will immediately go to an open space if possible. If it is not available, we will take shelter under a kitchen counter, table or desk, or against a corner of walls inside the house. Then teacher replied, very good Trisha. Aman, I would like to add a point, ma'am. Teacher, sure, you may do that. Aman, when an earthquake strikes, we must stay away from fireplaces and glass structures that may shatter. Excellent. Now let us learn about disaster management. So this chapter is also completed. Very soon I will upload chapter 12, punctuation.